Doppler 12 Futurecast.
A comfortable weather pattern setting up over the next several days. A little bit cooler than normal, but at least you give the air conditioner a break. Let's take a look at what I'm tracking. In fact, no big warm-ups in sight, so we will be keeping our cool around here. Another thing I should mention is that the humidity will stay low pretty much the entire weekend and then may increase a little bit as we go into next week. More on that in just a second. Breezy at times, that is one effect of that offshore storm. We'll talk about that a bit more in detail and how that might affect the beaches coming up at the conclusion of this exciting weather presentation. And then for next week, unsettled, it does appear on Tuesday into Wednesday in terms of seeing the next best chance of widespread soaking rain. That would be the time frame. In the meantime, we keep it dry and relatively quiet around here. We put you in the low category on the Eyewitness News threat tracker for the next several days. So how about that humidity? Not bad right now with dew points in the upper 50s. Very comfortable on the comfort index. Stays the same tomorrow. Now on Sunday, it ticks up just a little bit. You'll notice it a little more at the coast, but really not too bad for this time of year. Smithfield, a pleasant 75 right now. Providence, 78. Newport, 78. New Bedford in the upper 70s. And notice a few things here on the satellite picture. The first thing I want to point out is the direction of the vast majority of the clouds. Notice how they are moving away and not towards us. The showers staying well offshore. Also notice a few clouds spilling in here from the north and west. Similar to yesterday, we'll see some of those fair weather clouds pop up during the afternoon. Here's the third thing I want to point out. Notice center of low pressure down to our south. When it's in that position, it often pulls in these winds from the east. That will be a big factor in kind of keeping a cap on our temperatures throughout the weekends. In fact, as we go hour by hour, the only thing we are tracking on this is not rain, just some clouds. You can see this is 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Perhaps a little bit of drizzle out towards the outer Cape, but for the bulk of our viewing area, we're talking about just a few clouds represented here by the white on the screen. And that's what we're looking at this afternoon. Low 80s and then upper 70s from the late afternoon into the early evening. High temperatures at the coast today, very similar to what we're seeing right now. 80 westerly, 79 Charlestown, with that breeze coming in out of the east at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. For northern Rhode Island, temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s with a mix of sun and clouds. And in eastern Massachusetts, around 80 in Taunton, 81 Fall River, 76, so a little cooler during the afternoon in Middletown with those breezes out of the east coming in over the bay. In the 7-day Futurecast, I did want to point out for tomorrow, it's a smidge cooler, but really very similar to what we're going to see today. At the beach, it's going to be a little breezier. I guess that doesn't want to work for me. But anyway, at the beach, especially tomorrow morning, a little breezy to start your Saturday morning. Could see some gusts around 20 miles an hour. All in all, a pretty nice beach day. And then on Sunday, this will be the final day of the Seafood Festival in Charlestown. Nice weather for that, not too warm, not too cool. 72 at noontime and 75 by 4 p.m. Let's see if we can get this one more time for Saturday just to show you about the beaches. Nope. Anyway, I'll just go with the verbal forecast. On Monday, 79, a mix of sun and clouds, and then there is that unsettled weather I was talking about for Tuesday into Wednesday with the chance of some showers and thunderstorms. Some of that could be heavy, and it does look like that would be the time where the humidity tries to come back, but not necessarily that warm and humid. Obviously, we'll look at more data throughout the weekend and keep you updated on any potential storms for next week. And if you want to track the weather right from your pocket, you can take it on your mobile device. You can download the app from WPRI.com. But great for people who work outdoors. Great golfing weather this afternoon. Very comfortable to do things outside.
What's going on with the clicker? Not
you know what? I just couldn't get it to pull out that Saturday forecast.
Okay.
I'm going to have a talk with the clicker, see if it will behave better next time.
You got to do the old Fonzie move. Just give it the old, the elbow in the jukebox, and it might have worked.
I didn't think about doing that. Just a little like, yeah.
All right.
All right, next time.
Here's a look at what we're working on. For Eyewitness News beginning live.